Yeah.
So
I believe this brother here
you
is
an Israelite.
I'm an Israelite.
You're an Israelite. Your biblical nationality. You're of the nation of Israel, and you're from the tribe of Gad.
Yeah.
You know?
Which is
have you not a chance at salvation? I mean, in all total, you still gonna receive the kingdom of heaven. But you talk about from salvation, when this kingdom gets destroyed, basically the Lord is everybody's not gonna make it on this side. So you'll still come back reincarnated on the other side if you don't receive salvation. But on this side, you go down the side if you don't receive salvation.
Amen. Well, I was just mildly interested in what y'all was speaking. I was trying to.
Yeah, the Lord brought you over here, man. Get that knowledge, man. You an Israelite.
like YouTube, you go on YouTube sometimes because his videos on YouTube. That's what we post them. And you got a paper I can write down the YouTube page. Oh, you got it.
I got nothing but time, friends.
So yeah, whoever got it, we have it.
Just going on that. I mean, I'm really good. The lesson don't even coincide. I get that revelation.
Yeah. We'll get that revelation because our people tend to cling on, always want to save this goddamn Edomite and put us in slavery, man. And they didn't put us in slavery like you from the tribe of Gad. This was once the native Indian land. This was their land before. But what's his name? What's the guy's name who came over here?
Columbus?
Yeah, because Columbus and his regime destroyed the tribe of Gad.
Yeah, like I know you know about the Taino Indians.
Yeah.
And this about the Gad story. They gave them smallpox and tricked them and got them drunk. And then named the holiday, called them Thanksgiving. They took their shit and said Thanksgiving. So a Gad prophecy said that a troop shall overcome. Yeah, we'll get it. Somebody. We'll hold that out, and Davion, Al Rashad get. Yeah,
see,
for 49.
I'm not really that much of a religious person per
Oh
se.
no, this is not no religion. It's your nationality.
I am insightful to my nationality. For instance,
You should want payback for that.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I got you.
To be honest, the Lord has my back on
This
that.
is Genesis.
And the fact is, we made it. Like, we're still here, we're still surviving, so we will come back around eventually.
Yeah, that's prophecy. You said that. We'll get that.
Genesis 49 and 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him.
So what's that troop that overcame? It was the Americans, right? Keep going.
But he shall overcome at the last.
He shall overcome. So smallly but surely, just like his Gadites that's waking up all across the world of their nationality, and they're coming to the knowledge of this truth, and they know they're going to overcome. Well, we're all going to overcome this devil, which is our common enemy, is these Edomites, man, which are our enemy by birth.
So-called white man.
The so-called white man. So get that in Revelations 13 and 9.
This is Revelations 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So all these nations at one point in time went into slavery by the hands of the white man. The Mexicans, to the Negroes, all the way to the Mexicans, the Cubans. We all went to slavery. We all got fucked up by these white men. Keep going.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
So what was his blessing? His blessing was a sword. So he killed us with the sword. So he must be killed with the sword. This is the Lord's words.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Right, that should be on your mind. When are we gonna put these damn Edomites in slavery? They put us in slavery, so it's only right that you get back what you give out. And that's our patience. That's our faith, man. And that's in the scriptures, man. You can't even argue with that.
Well, see, based off of my nationality, because like I said, I'm not religious. Like my father doesn't.
We're not religious neither.
He doesn't go to church or anything.
The
He
Bible,
believes in the old Indian ways. Where
I don't mean to cut you off, brother, but the Bible, this is not a. See, that's what they did. They took our book and changed it into a religion. It's not a religion. This is the history of the nation of Israel. This is the past, present, and future of the nation of Israel. That's all it is. It's not no history book. You're not a Negro, a Latino, or a Native American. This has nothing to do with you anyway.
I got a quick scripture.
No, they're the devil, man, according to the Bible.
Because look,
And the word devil means deceiver.
yeah. No, they could never reach salvation because it was never for them. The Bible was only for these 12 these 12 sons, man. It was only for these nations. The Bible got put in the hands of the devil. He made it for everybody. It was never for everybody,
I got
man.
a script for you.
It was just for,
Who's going to say? Read that.
So it was just for these nations.
Yes.
It didn't work for
Okay,
everybody.
Just for those nations.
Oh my God, that just like totally.
St. Luke chapter 1 verse 68. Blessed be the Lord Jehovah of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people, and hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us, to perform the mercy promised to our fathers, and to remember his holy covenant, the oath which he swore to our father Abraham, that he would grant unto us that we, being delivered out of the hands of our enemies, might serve him without fear.
Right, yeah, because what was the oath and the covenant? That we're going to get the kingdom of heaven, that we're going to be the rulers of this so-called, well, of this world. Right now, in Job 9:24 said the hands was given to the world was given to the hands of the wicked. Who's the wicked? These high elites, the Rockefellers, these Rothschilds, the people that own money, the monetary
Federal
system.
Reserve.
Well, the Federal Reserve, that dollar in your pocket.
There's actually a video on that.
It's actually five European families that own America, and they're all Edomites. They're all Great Britain, right?
Because that's
As far as this book being for us.
because the book for us, even in
the sun
Revelation
right there.
we just read, he that leadeth to captivity shall go into captivity.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
talking about somebody. You know, somebody's going to slavery. We went to slavery, so that scripture is talking about somebody got to go to slavery.
So you think?
And it ain't us because we in slavery now. How are we gonna take someone to slavery if we in slavery now?
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
You know,
That's just
we
amazing.
gotta-
So,
we
could be a
gon-
revelation. The whole when Jesus comes in the second coming, it couldn't be just maybe hellfire or something. Maybe it's just literally people actually getting enlightened of what's going on and just doing something about it, but not the right way, just all at once.
Go ahead, bring out what you got.
All at once.
This is Psalms 50:16. But unto the wicked, God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? You know what I'm saying? So that's showing that these scriptures don't have nothing to do with them. That's the Heavenly Father asking, what do you have to do to declare my statutes? See, I can't remember exactly what year it was.
Go ahead, whatever you're gonna say.
Man, I lost my train of thought. You got it.
Like I got one. This is about a nation of Israel. This is those questions you got good, but this is what happened to us. Because you from the tribe of Gad, it's men like Crazy Horse and Sitting Bull that died behind what they believe. They never wanted their land taken, you know. But this is Jeremiah 17:4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and will cause thee to serve thy enemy in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger which shall burn forever. So that's what happened to the nation of Israel. We lost our heritage. We're just like now, they got Michael Jackson playing. Well, right now they got a white man playing Michael Jackson in the movie that's coming out. Right? That's how they do. Because the older generation, everybody know that Michael Jackson was a black man, right? But since the younger generation don't know that he was a black man because he died, the younger generation gonna see, oh, Michael Jackson was a white man in this movie because he's white in this movie.
Plus he did the thing where he turned white.
But what I'm saying is, yet and still he was a black man nonetheless.
Right.
And that's how what happened to us. The younger generation we lost in tune of who our people were. And that's why now we're basically like a blank mind where they can put in anything or mind, anything they want. So, people think that this Bible's for everybody. It's never not. They can put in this goddamn devil. Get Cesare real quick, y'all. Hand me that. And they put this in everybody's house, and every black person in Puerto Rican Gad house to worship this goddamn devil, who was Caesar Borgia, who was a damn pedophile and a homosexual. So now they think this is the one this world called Jesus Christ, which his real name is Yahweh Shah in the Hebrew. because the Bible was written in Hebrew. It's all about the Hebrew Israelites. That's why you got a book in the Bible that's called the Book of the Hebrews. It's all about the Hebrews. So,
He goes by a lot of names, doesn't he?
yeah, well, no, he go by one name, but that faggot go by all types of stuff.
Yeah.
You can call him anything. I call him a piece of shit.
On
a piece of shit.
when you go online, it's our
Very, very enlightening.
aliens from him. It talks about this dude named Maitreya, and he's performing acts like he's God. And he got in front of all these people, and his head turned like an owl all the way around. And this woman said the Lord's Prayer. She's a journalist. And whatever he performed, he hypnotized the entire crowd when he did it inside of a church. And when you go online, watch, it's gonna talk about him, and this guy, he illuminates. One of his servants illuminates. He'll dissipate and disappear and come back. He's got a beard and everything. He looks like Obama almost. And they talk about this guy. He illuminates. He'll be wearing a white suit. He'll start shining, start illuminating
Hey,
all
get
through
to
his
the
suit. And they're gonna show it.
description of the Lord.
Yeah, and
Revelation 1.
yeah, they talk about him. They talk about this, what you're talking about.
That was very insightful. Give me a new perspective on religion.
Yeah, well, because that's cool and all, but they fooled us hot. Because this is not what the Lord looked like. Because the Lord left us a description of what he looked like.
Yeah, woolly hair.
Woolly hair. Well, a lot of people don't even read that. That's right in the scripture. So where they get that from that? So again, look at that.
I'm gonna start at 1 first.
Start at 1.
This is Revelation 1, verse 1. The revelation
I started getting
I'm gonna read it verbatim. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him, to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass, and he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John. This is verse 13.
So that's saying John wrote down everything he seen in this vision. John wrote down everything he seen. So now let's get to the description. Well, let's see what John wrote down of the description.
This is Revelation 1 and 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one likened unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
Right, so that's the bill. That's the golden girdle.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Is that white and woolly hair, man? Only Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians get woolly, nappy hair, basically. Real nappy hair. These people got straight hair, and they cause lights. They actually get lights.
Dog hair.
They got dog hair, which lights.
This is verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
White as snow. That's not even white as snow. Because his hair was white as snow because he was stretched out. He was going through a lot of stress, and he was wise.
And his eyes were like a flame of fire.
Because he drunk wine and he was mad.
One thing I do, I
You
line
know, he
up.
drunk wine, he enjoyed his wine, and he was mad. When you get mad,
Get the scripture for him, huh?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
So I never seen somebody's feet that don't mess their face. If your feet, keep going.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So you burn brass in a furnace. What color is that? Black as hell, right? So how the hell? who is this then? No woolly hair, no red eyes.
His skin ain't brown.
His skin not brown.
No lie.
No, that's a real faggot. It's a real faggot. And he got long hair. The scriptures say it's shameful for a man to have like real long hair. I mean, not like you cool, brother, but I'm saying like just real girly, just long hair, just lusting. No, man, he got hair to his back, man. So yeah, man. We don't worship this picture. This is just an image of what he would look like. You know, we don't worship this picture. This is better and describes
Better understand it.
than that. With it on everybody church and every black church. This picture's up there, man. It's a goddamn shame.
Hold on, one step away, sir. I want to take a
Oh yeah.
Hey, just to speak on the men of the scriptures being black, I got this in Solomon. This is Songs of Solomon, 1 and 5. I am black but comely.
Oh, you read that back, huh?
This is Songs of Solomon 1 and 5. I am black but comely. O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Yo, and Salakia, but he said I'm black and comely, man. Comely just means beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So basically, King Solomon just said I'm black and beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Because y'all, all y'all brothers is kings. That's the only thing we preaching out here. Y'all are kings. We just want y'all to wake up that y'all kings. Y'all gonna be chosen. Y'all already are kings, but y'all, this cracker made y'all feel so low. He make y'all work like he make y'all break y'all back every day, so y'all feel like shit, but y'all really kings, man.
See, that's why I get that little bit of insight where I think the revelation would be. Think of it in terms of this. With the, since I'm Indian, my tribe was Jab. Indians were survivalists. They could survive off the land, off the animal heritage. If you took away the computers, if you took away the technology, if you took away the transportation from continent to continent, if you just shut everything down.
Oh yeah, that's why that's going to happen.
That would bring the nation of Jab back.
Gad.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But people follow leaders. So if Indians just survive on their own, and they're going to seek refuge and safety. And then, so.
But just like you just said,
American, not Indian. Indians just like calling it's Native American.
Hey yo,
They're Indian, that's a slur.
Well, you got something.
Actually, Native American is also a slur. That was
You dropped it.
white man.
Native to the land.
But what you just said though, it's going to happen. Like this world is coming to an end. Like the money system is finna drop. The dollar system is finna drop. These Americans, these simple ass Americans that survive on food stamps and Section 8, all that's finna get taken, man. Racial riots and racial wars is finna happen. These devils, y'all people can love these white men all you want, but these devils gonna show that he hates y'all. He finna bring back that. He finna bring back that old hatred. He never liked you. He never liked you. And guess what? You shouldn't fucking like him.
The only one gonna protect you is that man.
It's the Most High, man. We can't take this devil down by guns. We gotta only take this devil down by the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua gonna protect us. Because, like, even that movie, Batman vs. Superman, Batman is carnal, you know? But Superman has spiritual power. Like, Batman used guns, he had to use guns, but Superman was spiritual. You know? We gonna be spiritual out here. We gonna take on our spiritual power that the Lord gonna bless us. So bring that out.
Talking about the Most High. This is the description of the Most High. This is Daniel 7 and 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. The Ancient of Days is talking about the Heavenly Father. He came before everything. Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His